So I've already cut this back seal, and we can open this up. And inside, contents. And first we have is a pretty nice sleeve for it. So let's take this out. Look at this. It's a pretty nice sleeve. It's got a Spectre branding on it, if you can see that. And folds out like that, and it looks like you can put it in there and folds over itself. So it's pretty nice. Next inside we have another box, which is I presume what the laptop is in. Set this off to the side. It's got some foam sides on it. And there's our HP box. Alright, let's go ahead and cut this open somewhere. Okay. Alright, there's your box. It feels like it's a very nice looking box. Feels really premium. So that's what it comes in. Let's take the lid off. Yeah, it's really nice. Oh, the inside there is a type of like foam padding. It feels really premium. Alright, and inside we have the computer. It's covered in a plastic sort of film there. And it's got a little tab right here to lift up on. And here's the machine. Extremely thin. But we'll set that aside for now and see what comes in the box. Alright, so in the box you do get this little packet. Looks like it's got a cleaning cloth and some other HP stuff. We won't worry about that for now. What else we have here? Some other HP stuff. And some other HP stuff. So let's take a look inside here. A little tab here. We pull that up and it looks like a charger. And I think that's it. Yep. And here we go. Machine. So let's go and unwrap this plastic here off the computer. There's a tab. Just pull up. Slides right out. So here's our Spectre 360. Alright, so that unboxing was about a week ago, and I've had time to use the machine quite a bit and get a feel for how it performs, and let me tell you, it's awesome. The build is amazing. Solid body aluminum. Opening up the display, you see this beautiful screen, this beautiful keyboard. Actually, this is a cover. Let me take this off. So this is the actual keyboard. This display is amazing. I'll turn it on here in a minute. The speakers sound great, and the computer just altogether is beautiful. And it does have the 2-in-1 to where it can fold all the way back, as HP calls it, presentation, or you can just turn it into a straight up tablet, which is very big, but you know, if you you're laying in bed or something, it's not that bad. Just to hold it would be pretty heavy. This keyboard does deactivate when it's in tablet mode, so you're not accidentally pressing buttons and whatnot. And on the back, this is very solid. It's not like wiggly because the back presses pretty firmly up against these grips on the back. And you do have 2 extra speakers on the back and your ventilation. It doesn't get too hot. A little bit when it's charging and you're using it. It can get a little warm, but it's not too bad. There's a shot of the keyboard again. The keyboard, it works very well, and the trackpad is pretty awesome. A lot of people say it's pretty big, but I like the extra room. You can do all the gestures, and it's very smooth. It performs amazing with Windows 10. And altogether the keyboard and mouse just make a great combination. Another awesome benefit of this computer is all the ports that it has. This is the right side of the laptop, and first you have a nice volume rocker there with pretty nice tactile buttons. Next to that you do have a USB Type-C port, which I haven't used yet, but it is cool that they have that. 2 USB 3.0 ports, and they both, actually there's one on the other side too, and they all support sleep and charge, which is very cool. And next to that you have your display ports. You have a mini display port and then a full-size HDMI port. So never going to run out of ports. On the left side here you have your AC power charging port and a little LED indicator light right there. It's orange when you charge it. And then next to that you do have ventilation, another USB 3.0 port, a headphone/microphone jack. Your power button is located right here, and then next to that you have your SD card slot. On the front you do have a nice notch to pry the computer open. My only complaint is that it's not big enough, and the laptop can be hard to open sometimes. So you kind of do have to use your fingernails a little bit to get it started. It can be kind of hard just trying to use your thumb, so you do need to use your fingernails there to pry it open, so they could have designed that a little bit better. Opening the laptop, you are met with this beautiful 4K screen that just looks awesome. It does get pretty bright. I wouldn't mind if it would get a little bit brighter, but it's not too bad. But the clarity on it is amazing, and the 4K screen just looks awesome. And on the top of the screen you do have a webcam that's supposedly HD, and you have 2 light sensors, and also it looks like 2 microphones as well on the top there. Now the laptop is off right now, and I'm going to turn it on so you can see how fast it does boot up. I think I mentioned most of the specs in the beginning of the unboxing, but this is 256 SSD in here, a Core i7 6500U processor, integrated Intel graphics. It does not have discrete graphics. 16 gigs of RAM, and yeah, I think that's all the important stuff. So I'll go ahead and start it up here so you can see how quickly it boots up. And I just press the button. And there you go, it's on. So extremely quick startup times, and it just works awesome. Touch screen on here. One thing, I like Google Chrome a lot, but Edge just works so much better on this. Since it's made for the Windows 10, it performs a lot smoother than Google Chrome, so I have found myself using Edge like 100% of the time. All the programs run extremely fast. We'll open up Skype here. So you see that opens very quickly, and all in all, it's just a great running computer. So when the keyboard turns on, the backlight will be off. This button right here that's lit all the time, that is what will turn the backlighting on. so you can see the backlighting there. And when you turn it off, that light always stays on. So I kind of like it because it just shows you where the light is, or the button is to turn it on. And then it goes back on. So the backlighting is very nice. The only thing, it is kind of hard to see the keys with that backlighting. So sometimes it almost is better to keep the backlighting off because you can see the letters better. That's one of the reasons I got a cover for it, so it's a lot easier to see the keys. And I can put the link down to this in the description. This was like $7, so it was a really good deal. So considering everything you get with this laptop, it is a great deal, and you do get a lot for your money with this laptop, and you can't go wrong with it. It's premium. It feels like it's going to last me a very long time, and it's not going to get outdated quickly with the 4K screen, the USB Type-C, the SSD. This computer's going to be, it's going to be with its times for the next several years. So it was a no-brainer when choosing computers. And again, the 2-in-1 capability, using it as a tablet, buying the optional HP Smart Pen, whatever it is, just altogether, it's a great computer, and yeah, you can't go wrong.